TPMNation.com.
My friends, I do have something a bit disconcerting, however, to share with you. And this is going to shock a lot of you. This is from my favorite website and hopefully yours, rightwingwatch.org. According to Rick Wiles. Now, well, let me just, before I tell you this, I want you to brace yourselves, particularly those of you who have grandchildren. Because, you know, everyone loves their grandchildren, right? I mean, that's, I always hear, I'll never have grandchildren because I don't have any children, so let alone grandchildren, right? And by the way, it's going to stay that way. But I have no paternal instinct at all. But I've always heard that, you know, grandchildren are a great joy and that it's really the job, the role of grandparents to spoil their grandchildren. Well, my friends, the time to spoil your grandchildren might be over because according to Rick Wiles, who is what they call an end times broadcaster, and we have featured his wisdom and counsel many times on the show, according to Rick Wiles, we must prepare our grandchildren to die rather than be microchipped. It's true, yes. We must prepare our grandchildren to die rather than be microchipped. I was as shocked by this as you are, my friends. This is terrible. No one wants to have to make these kinds of choices with your grandchildren. You're supposed to, with grandkids, you're supposed to, take them places and feed them lots of candy that'll give them diabetes and things like that. But this is terrible. It says here, last week, End Times broadcaster Rick Wiles freaked out. I'm freaking out after seeing a man get a microchip implanted in his hand at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, convinced that he had just witnessed the mark of the beast foretold in the book of Revelation. This is stunning. I always knew this day would come, and by always I mean never, because I'm not particularly religious. But hey, if Rick Wiles says it's true, who am I to question? I mean, he probably knows something the rest of us don't. Here, what I'll do is I know this is terrifying, and I apologize, but if this is true, this is something we all need to know, especially those of you with grandchildren. Here is Rick Wiles speaking about this very important issue.
For the first time, Doc, I think it's possible. I really think it's possible. I'm going to see it in my lifetime.
After this past week?
After this week, I now think it's realistic that I can be alive and see Christ return.
Oh.
Before, just don't know. You don't know. But now, this thing's moving so fast that I'm now thinking it's very possible that I'm going to be alive to see it. But I do know this. I have 2 children. And I have grandchildren. And I've got to do everything I can to make sure they are ready.
Amen.
Oh, God, my soul grieves for the children, the little children.
Okay, I got to stop this for a second. Hang on. This always, for people who buy into this, what a terrible quandary, right? Like, it's supposed to be an exciting time. Right, Christ's return, but it means that your children are gonna perish, I guess, right? I mean, that must be terribly stressful. I'm glad I'm not religious. Bill Muckler in the Facebook live chat says, Matt, it was my honor to be your guest, and I will be delighted to be back on with you. As far as your rants are concerned, I think I did a lot of nonstop talking myself. I let my guests talk as much as they want on my show, so I value listening as well. My best to your continued success. Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill Muckler. I appreciate that very much, my friend. All right, here's some more of Rick Wiles.
We're 1 year old right now, 2, 3, 4, and they're growing up in this godless world. And they're going to be indoctrinated to believe that they should be chipped. You're going to have to take a stand for Jesus Christ, and it's going to cost you your life. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying to you. And I'm trying to get myself spiritually and psychologically strengthened for that day.
Right.
It's not, look, I can handle, I'm at my age, I've lived most of my life, okay? If I get executed 10, 15 years from now, okay, most of my life's gone. But what about my grandchild? Am I going to stand there and watch them execute my grandchildren? And you didn't prepare your grandchildren?
Well, I don't know how you even...
Are you going to accept... Are you telling me you're going to end your time on this earth and stand before God someday knowing that you didn't prepare your grandchildren to resist the Antichrist and you watch them get chipped?
Watch them get chipped?
You're going to promise your grandchildren they're going to be raptured, and the rapture is a lie? What are you going to do when your grandchildren are chipped? What are you going to do when your son and daughter are microchipped? What are you going to do when your pastor is microchipped?
Your pastor is, well, my goodness. Well, that's, no. Now, look, I'm no theologian, but I do believe this whole rapture concept is a bit, I don't think everyone quite agrees on that. I think I don't think that's something that is, like, I was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic school from grade 2 to grade 8, and I don't remember any talk of the rapture, but Rick Wiles is very, very passionate about it. So if you have grandchildren, just know that, there's some bad things coming. Oh, hello to Fred Bonig, who joins us in the Facebook live chat, and as well as the Honorable Heidi Hamer. I think I might have mentioned Heidi. I'm not sure. Hello, Heidi. And we have another call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Another call, another Ridley.
Dave Ridley, how are you, my friend?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
Good, good. Do you have any grandchildren, Dave?
No.
Okay. Well, then you don't have to worry.
Okay, good.
Yes, yes. What's on your mind, sir?
Well, apparently, Londonderry Fishing Game, the gun club out in Londonderry, is having a thing called Armed Citizen Response.
Ooh, sounds good to me.
IPMNation.com.